subscribe to my channel, and also press this bell icon.
What happens to the capacity, potential and energy when n drop combines to form a larger drop? N smaller drops combine to form a larger drop. Okay, these are all charged drops. These are all called as charged drops. When n charged drops combine to form a larger drop, then what happens to its capacity, electric potential and energy? So for this there is a shortcut table in my topic called as physics hacks. So hacking physics is nothing but making it simple by explaining some shortcuts here. That's it. That is called as hacking physics here. So if small charges combine to form a larger charge, then what happens here? The answers are given here. For example, 8 smaller charges combine to form a larger charge. Then what happens to capacity? So capacity will become n power of 1 by 3. So in the place of n power 1 by 3, you have to keep 8. So I mean 8 is nothing but 2 power 3. So 2 power 3 into 1 by 3. So 3 gets cancelled, get 2 here. And n power 2 by 3 means in the place of n you will keep 8 here. If you keep 8, what happens here? 2 power 3 into 2 by 3, you will get 4. So like this is a tabular column which is having 3 rows here, and each and every row is having 8 values. So 8 into 3, 8 3s are 24. So this tabular column is equal to 24 problems here. Okay, so we discuss one by one here. For example, we are discussing about capacity. So capacity of a bigger drop, radius of a bigger drop. To understand the relation between radius of a bigger drop and radius of smaller drops. So this is a larger drop having radius capital R. This is a smaller drop having radius small r here. So to find out the relation between these two, you know that n small charges having volume, which is equal to volume of the larger drop here. So n times of the volume of the smaller charge is equal to volume of the larger drop here. So what is this n here? N you will write like that only. Volume means you will write 4 by 3 pi small r into cube, and larger volume is nothing but 4 by 3 pi capital R into cube here. So 4 by 3 gets cancelled. Then what is left here? If you observe, what is going to be left here? So from this you will understand that r cube is equal to n times of small r cube. So r is equal to n power 1 by 3 times of small r. So this is the first relation you got. So r is equal to n power 1 by 3 times of r here. So therefore radius is going to become like this. Then after that, what happens to capacitance? So what is the formula for capacitance of the bigger drop? You know capacitance is nothing but, capacitance formula here is 4 by 3, 4 pi. It is going to be 4 pi epsilon naught into R. Capacitance of a circular capacitor, spherical capacitor. So capacitance of a spherical capacitor formula is 4 pi epsilon naught into R here. So this is the capacity of the larger drop. And you know capacity and radius are directly related. So as capacity and radius are directly related, therefore you can write as it is whatever you are writing here. Capacitance of the larger drop will be equal to n power 1 by 3 times of capacitance of the smaller drop, because radius and capacitors are directly related. So therefore whatever the relation you are getting for radius, the same relation you are getting for even capacitance also. So they can, capacitance of the larger drop is equal to n power 1 by 3 times of the capacitance of the smaller charge here. Okay, so you got like this. Next we shall discuss about what happens to the potential here. So you know what is the formula for potential. So you all know potential is nothing but q by 4 pi epsilon naught into capital R. This is for larger drop. Okay, and if you want to convert into smaller drop here, you know charge of the larger drop is equal to n times the charge of the smaller drop. So this is the larger drop's charge, which is equal to n times the smaller charge. Okay, so for example these are the smaller charges here, and let us consider this is going to be the capital Q is going to be the charge of the larger body. So capital Q will become n times of the small q here. So therefore I have written like this here. So I have written V is equal to, V means for larger drop, potential of the larger drop is V here. Okay, so Q by 4 pi epsilon naught. Okay, so Q by 4 pi epsilon naught into R. So capital Q means you will write n into small q here. So 4 pi epsilon naught into capital R means what are you going to write here? Capital R is nothing but n power 1 by 3 times of small r, that you will write here. So n power 1 by 3 times of small r. Then n will be like that only. This 1 power n power 1 by 3 comes to the numerator. It becomes how much? 1 minus 1 by 3 here. This is n power 1 by 3 comes to numerator becomes, this is n power 1. This is n power 1 by 3 comes to numerator becomes n power minus 1 by 3. So n power of 1 minus 1 by 3 it becomes. Remaining factors are going to be same. Q by 4 pi epsilon naught into small r. With this, what are you going to understand? Potential of the larger drop is equal to n power 2 by 3 times of, this is all going to be potential of the smaller drop here. So we got the relation for the potential also. Then what about the energy here? You know the formula for energy. What is the formula for energy? Formula for energy is nothing but U. U is equal to, you know, it is going to be Q square by 2 into C here. Q square by 2 into C. So you all know charge here. Charge is going to be n times of a smaller charge, because capital Q is equal to n times of small q. Here in the place of q you can write n square q square whole divided by 2 into C. Okay, so C is nothing but capacity of the larger drop here. So if you want to write the capacity of the larger drop into capacity of the smaller drop here, radius of the larger drop, radius of the smaller drop, so capacity of the larger drop is going to become n power 1 by 3 times of capacity of the smaller drop. So here you can write like this, n power 1 by 3 times of capacity of the smaller drop here. So now here what is left, you just see, this is for larger drop, energy of a big drop here, larger drop. So n will be n square, this 1 by 3 comes to numerator becomes n power 1 by 3, and remaining factors are going to be same here. What is that? It is going to be q square by 2 into C times of smaller drop. So this is the relation here. How much it is going to become? 3 to the 6, 6 minus 1, 5 by 3. So therefore energy of a larger drop here. So energy of a larger drop is n power 5 by 3 times of energy of a smaller drop. I think you have understood this one. Next, surface energy of a bigger drop. So how are you going to find out the surface energy? You know surface energy is nothing but charge per unit area. So surface energy of a larger drop is going to become Q by A. A means 4 pi r square. For a spherical surface, this is the formula. But this Q can be written as n into small q, and 4 pi, you know, capital R for a larger drop can be written as n power 1 by 3. So n power 1 by 3 into small r whole square here. So sigma for larger drop is n, you will write like that only. This will become n power 2 by 3. So it comes to the numerator, n power 2 by 3 becomes minus 2 by 3. Here 1 will become, and whatever it is left, what is left here? Q by 4 pi and r. Okay, r square is left. Okay, so Q by 4 pi epsilon. What is this? This combined together. So sigma for the larger drop is equal to n power 1 minus 2 by 3. So how much it is going to become? N power 1 minus 2 by 3 means n power 3 minus 2 is 1 by 3. So you'll get 1 by 3 again, and this is going to be sigma for a smaller drop. So this is the relation you are getting. So these relations you have got now. I have derived all these relations. So these formulas I have written on the table here. You can see the formulas which I have written here. So with this charge, if it is n times, capacitor will become n power 1 by 3 times, potential will become n power 2 by 3 times, and energy will become n power 5 by 3 times. Therefore, if charge increases by 8 times, then capacity will increases double, potential will become 4 times, energy will become 32 times, because in the place of n here you are going to substitute 8. Hence I have prepared a ready-made shortcut table, okay, so that if any of the values you can get, if you remember this table, without solving only you can write the answer by seeing the table. Thank you. This is to help you to save your time in NEET. All the best.